bhūtabhavyabhavannāthaḥ pavanaḥ pāvanō'nalaḥ kāmahā kāmakṛtkāntaḥ kāmaḥ kāmapradaḥ prabhuḥ.
bhūtabhavyabhavannāthaḥ, we have already gone through it elaborately. In the first sloka itself it came. bhūtabhavyabhavat prabhuḥ. bhūtabhavyabhavat prabhuḥ was used over there. Instead of Prabhu, here the word uses Nata. Prabhu means Lord, Nata also means Lord. Bhūtabhavyabhavaha means past, present and future. So therefore it indicates over here time for us. So for all time, time is divided into three for our convenience. Time can never be divided. But for our convenience, with respect to us, we are now in this present. And therefore with respect to us, there is a past, now we are in the present and there is a future. For somebody else, for the younger generation, next generation, it won't be the same timeline. For them, the present will be different. Our present will become for them past. So therefore, all time included over here in present, past, present and future. Lord is Bhagavan is the Lord of all time. He is the Lord of time, He is the Lord of space. It came in the first verse itself. Om Vishwam Vishnu. Those words represented all pervasiveness for us. All pervasiveness means space taken into consideration. Lord of space, all space, within and without, our three-dimensional space. And then time, bhūtabhavyabhavat prabhuḥ was the word, was the nama over there. So space-time world has been taken care of over here. Who is he? Narayana is the Lord of all space and time put together. Here he is being indicated as Lord of time. So that is why we say Kalaya Tasmai Namaha. He is time. What time he is? Oh, big interval of time also is he. Divisions of time also is he. Small intervals of time also is he, because time means he. So we are the ones who are dividing time into big and small. It will come later on. So we will see over there. All time is he only. That's why they say don't waste time. Time has got no reverse care. So when Lord walks, he walks forward. He will not backstep. So therefore we must make use of our time usefully, purposefully, meaningfully. Only then we would have invoked Lord in the form of time properly. So therefore, Lord of time, we've gone through it. I am not going to the detail. Pavana, pāvanāḥ, both are together. Pavana is the name, proper noun. We all have a name. So like that, Pavana is the name of Vayu Bhagavan, wind god. So Pavana over here represents wind god. And one who therefore what does he do? He purifies everything. See, supposing we close the doors and the windows and we have gone away for 1 week somewhere out of station, and then when we come back home and then open the door, everything looks so suffocating. Why? Everything we had locked up the whole place. There is no freshness, there is no breeze, there is no ventilation. The moment we come back, we immediately open the windows and allow the breeze to move. Why you move over there? Air in motion is breeze. What does it do? It takes away all that, feeling of, suffocativeness. It will go away from there. Everything will become fresh. The whole environment will become purified. So that's the meaning of Pan. Amongst the purifiers, I am Lord Vayu. Pavana is what Bhagavan says in the Vibhuti Yoga in Bhagavad Gita. Amongst purifiers, I am air, he says. Air is the one which immediately purifies everything. So Pavana here means Lord Vayu Bhagavan over here. Air, atmospheric air is indicated by Pavana. Pāvanāḥ means, Pavana, what does he do? The doing part over there. So we can say Pavana is noun and Pāvana is the verb over there. Verb always is a doing word. So what does he do? He does what? He completely purifies everything. He gives freshness. Where freshness is there, life is there. They're all interrelated over there. Air goes in and air comes out. Therefore, we are able to sustain our life. So, pāvanāḥ means one who purifies, one who brings in freshness, one who sustains our very life. So, from that up to atmospheric air, all are indicated by that one word, pāvanāḥ. And pāvanāḥ represents not static case, it represents dynamism over there. So if we can say pavana represents the static case, it's a name of a person. Pavanaha represents the dynamic flow over there. Air is there. Air in motion is what we want. Simply air is there everywhere, but it refuses to move. Everything is freezed. None of us can survive. If we have to breathe in and breathe out, air has to be in motion. From outside it must go inside, do its work, and from inside it must come out also. So air flow is there, inside and outside. Breeze has to be there. For vegetation, for agriculture, for our survival, for everything. Mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom, for everybody. The atmospheric air should not be static, it should be moving, dynamic. Therefore, the two words over there very beautifully come one after the other. So, if Pavana stands for Vayu Bhagavan, it stands for the principle of atmospheric air. Because beyond atmospheric air, it is all vacuum. If we go there, we can't survive. We know that. We need air for survival. So, therefore, that air which is so essential for our survival is deified and made into Lord Vayu Bhagavan. And Pavanaha, what does he do? By getting into motion, by getting into dynamic mode, he helps us all, he blesses us all with life. Why? Breathing in and breathing out is going on. Therefore, life gets sustained in us. And then he moves in the form of breeze, in the form of wind. And therefore, what does he do? He purifies the whole environment for us. So that's why I took both of them together, Pavanaha and Pavanaha. Anala means fire. So cosmic phenomenal forces have been indicated, two of them over here. Anala means fire. Earlier we had seen the word, I think, Pratapanaha. Tapa means heat. So Bhagavan himself is the thermal heat. That heat which is there in us, we all have a normal temperature. So it's hot inside. Even little bit, if the temperature goes down, we are in problem. Little bit the temperature goes up, again we are in problem. So the right temperature has to be maintained inside us, outside of us. Winter has to come, summer has to come. We know how things go on in the world, outside and inside also. So it's all variation of heat, the proportion of heat. Who is the one who gives to us heat? Fire. Agni Bhagavan. So Agni Bhagavan has been indicated over here, Anala. He also sustains life for us. We know we need air for breathing in and breathing out for ourselves and for the world outside. No air, entire planet will become dead. And we need heat also for ourselves. Heat inside us and heat outside of us also. Otherwise, again, the entire planet will become a cold, dead planet where no life can survive. Therefore, the sequence also is very, very beautiful over here. Anala means fire. So, Bhagavan is saying, I am everything is what he is telling us. All the cosmic phenomenal forces. Water, Varuna Bhagavan I am, Agni Bhagavan I am, Vayu Bhagavan I am. They are all deities. They are like office bearers. Who gives to them he has given to them this charge. You look after fire, you look after air, you look after water element. So certain rules and regulations have been given and strictly they are doing whatever they are supposed to do. They've all been deified for us to understand. So Pavanaha, Pavanaha and Anala. Kāmaḥ, all the other words we can sort of put them together and get the meaning out. Kāmaḥ, kāmakṛtkāntaḥ, kāmahā, kāmapradaḥ. All of them together. Kāmaḥ, one who destroys all desires. Which desire should be destroyed? The negative desires in us, the bad desires in us, the wrong desire that we have. Extremely selfish desire, kamya karma. Kamya karma means activities that we do because of our egoistic desires. Bhagavan says, don't rise above your kamya karma. So those selfish, egocentric desires will lead to egocentric activities. All those we have to ask of the Lord's grace and blessing to come and annihilate them all for us. Otherwise, we know what we will be. We will become many Rakshasas over there. That desire, this desire, and desires never end. Third chapter, Bhagavan says, Arjuna asks, hey Krishna, in spite of knowing, sometimes we are pushed to do things which we should not be doing. Athakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha, he says. What is that factor in me which makes me sometimes do things which we should not be doing, or which I don't desire? Anichan api, even though I don't want to do it, but I land up doing it. Why? What is that force, mighty force that is there inside me which makes me do this in spite of not wanting to do it? End of third chapter. The Lord says, Kama yeshaha, Krodha yeshaha. It's a simple, he says, this desire and that desire and anger. We'll come to Krodha, I will come later on. So desires, he said. If you can transcend your desires and conquer your, because when can we conquer our desires or get a hold of them? Only when we know what are our priorities, non-priorities, essentials and non-essential. The problem is it is all got mixed up in us. Gurudev used to say, +1 is always a possibility for us. Any amount we may have, +1. We have 366 saris. I'm just giving an example. So 1 per day, supposing we go out every day, including Sunday, but still we will want one more. We will want some more, not one more. So +1 is always a possibility for the human being. He used to say, and he used to say, desires only end in the burial ground. The desire is so powerful in us. Since it only ends in the burial ground. Very difficult for us to conquer our desires. So whom should we pray to? To Bhagavan. Why? He is the one who will come and kill or destroy and eliminate desire. We are not talking sattvic desires over here. We are talking the tamasic type, the rajasic type, the wrong one, vicious ones, extremely selfish one, which are a hindrance to our spiritual evolution and which causes harm to everybody else in the society. Such desires have to be dropped. But most of our desires only belong to that category. Therefore, we call upon the Lord to destroy all those desires in us. Shiva, he is the one who destroyed Kamadeva himself. And after destroying Kamadeva, he got married to Parvati. Irony over there. Once a desire is dropped, how can he have a desire to marry over there? It's so beautiful, the significance over there. So having killed the desire or having eliminated the desire, like how we all entertain, then Bhagavan goes into companionship or weds or gets into marriage with Parvati. Why? For Loka Sangraha, for Kumar Sambhava. So like that our desire should be. Later I'll put them all together. One more word is there. After kāmahā, kāmakṛtkāntaḥ, kāma is there, desire. So if Bhagavan say, if we are saying kāmahā, one who destroys all desires, and there is another name, nama over here saying kāmahā, kāmahā means desire. If Bhagavan himself is the desire, then why should he come and destroy desire itself? It's good to have desires. Why? Bhagavan is kāmahā. In the 7th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am Kama, he says. Dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. Hey Arjuna, I am desire also in you. Everything he says, I am the Tejas in the Tejasvi, I am this, I am this. Bhagavan says, there's a list over there. I am this, I am this, I am the heat and the light in the sun. I am the beauty in the beautiful. And finally he comes to I am balam balavatāmasmi kāma raga vivarjitam. I am the strength in the strong minus kama and raga. Because if Bhagavan says I am the strength, then Ravana's strength and Kumbhakarna's strength becomes his. Then why did he destroy them? So I am bala, but kama raga vivarjitam. I am that strength minus desire, selfish desire, and minus attachment. Kama raga vivarjitam. So kama word came there. Then he goes to another one more level, and he says I am desire also. If Bhagavan is desire, then we are all very happy because we have got so many desires in us. But he says, Dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi. I am the desire in all in living beings, in being. But I am that desire which is aligned to Dharma, not disaligned to Dharma. Viruddha means contrary. Aviruddha means not contrary, means aligned toward Dharma. So I am that desire aligned to Dharma. I am. So if a good, noble desire comes to all of us, it's Bhagavan working in us. But if bad, negative, vicious, harmful desires, very selfish, extremely selfish desires come to us, it's ours and not Bhagavan. So therefore, kāmaḥ, one who destroys all desires. Kāmaḥ, he himself is desire, but we have to qualify it. He is dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi. I am the desire which is aligned to dharma, he says. Kāmakṛt. Once we get a good, noble desire in us, we have to work it out. So if kama, if he is a desire, means his chitta comes there. Because he is desire itself. Desire is willing and wishing. So it is not narachitta, my will, but it has become harichitta now. Hari is a desire. Harichitta satya. So therefore, not my will, thy will. Harichitta it is. So then immediately we have to get into active mode, action mode. We have to work out the desire and get to the logical conclusion of it. Bhagavan says, kāmakṛtkāntaḥ, naham karta, hari karta. So in and through every step of our working out our desire, means action mode. Karma, when we are doing, we should have the feeling, bhava, that I am not doing it. The willing and the wishing is noble, the desire is very noble. So it is his will. And he is working out his will through us, means we become a mere instrument for the Lord to function through us. So therefore, kāmakṛt here. Naham karta, hari karta over here. He is the one who is working it out through me. When that happens, naham bhokta, hari bhokta. There's one more nama over here, kāmapradaḥ. I have left out that word kanta, I'll take it up later. So kāmapradaḥ. Kāmapradaḥ means one who gives to us the end product of the desire. Desire, we are working it out in the field of activity. And then finally the activity has to fulfill itself in the form of a result, karma phala. Who gives it to us? Bhagavan himself gives it to us. So hari chitta, it's not our chitta. Hari karta, naham karta. Hari bhokta, naham bhokta. Not only first he has to give it to us. Who gives? Bhagavan gives it to us. Who enjoys the karma? He alone is enjoying through us. Why? Every moment it was he and he alone. So the happiness we feel, the fulfillment we feel, the contentment that we feel, it is all he who is experiencing it in us. We become a shareholder or party to it, that's all. He is the one who is enjoying. We are allowed to, by the way, enjoy along with him. Kāmapradaḥ. Two more words, we will finish off in another 1 minute. Kāntaḥ. Kāntaḥ means Lord. Shri Kanta, Gauri Kanta. So one meaning is Lord. We've seen Bharta, the word had come earlier on. He is the Lord of everything and every 14 worlds. He is the CEO of all CEOs. 33 crore devatas are doing whatever they are supposed to be doing in their offices. Who is the one who is making them all do whatever they are supposed to do? Bhagavan. He is the Lord, Master, Administrator. the chief executive officer of all the worlds. That is also the meaning, one of the meanings of the word Kanta. Another meaning of that is Lord. Kanta means Lord. Shri Kanta. Shri stands for materialistic world. So he is the Lord of the entire materialistic world, Jagadishwara. For all of the Jagat, he is the Ishwara. That's one meaning. Kanta also means one who is very, very beautiful, enchanting, captivating, charming personality. Who has got? Bhagavan has got it. Ee pariya sobagu inyava devarali na kaane. Like him, there is nobody else. Anything it can be. It's not only physical beauty. Compelling personality. Like him, there is nobody else. That is also the meaning of Kanta. The last nama of this shloka, prabhuḥ, we have already gone through it. That's why I wanted to finish it off. Prabhuḥ means, again, Lord. It's the same as Kanta over here. Jagat Prabhuḥ, when we say, it means he is the Lord, he is the master, he is the proprietor of all the 14 worlds. Everything is happening the way he wants it to happen. He is the one who has created the cosmic phenomenal forces, we can say 33 crore devata, whatever it is, and made them each in charge of a particular aspect. And even in us also, there is some outside in the world also he manages. Inside also, who manages? He is the one who is managing everything inside us. Who makes our lungs expand and contract? Who makes our heart function? Who makes the blood go up and down? Because against gravity it has to go upwards. Who looks after our digestion? Who looks after the circulation? There is no nut and bolt arrangement in us at all. Somebody must be looking after everything, managing the whole show. What a manager he is. The whole outside external stage plus internal stage is what we call as the universe. He is the one who is managing everything. This is event manager. All events put together. This is all beautiful divine events. He is the one who is managing the entire show, which is going on this big world stage. When we say world, it's not only earth, 14 worlds. Outside also he is managing, inside also he is managing. Even when we are sleeping, he is managing. Supposing when we are sleeping, he feels like taking a break and says, anyway she is sleeping, let me take a break, then we will stop breathing in and breathing out. We've had a nice meal, dinner, and we are sleeping. Bhagavan says she has taken a break, let me take a break. Digestion will not happen. Circulation will not happen. So many things are functioning in us it's not voluntary at all. Who is managing everything? That Prabhu is managing everything. When we sit down and think about, when we reflect on the significance and suggestiveness of these words, we will come to really know the vastness and the depth that is indicated by each one of these namas. Otherwise, we'll be only stuck with, Prabhu is the Lord, that's all. He is the master, okay. God of all gods. But micro level, macro level, individual level, universal level, if we sit and think about it, only then we will know, like I said, vastness and depth. The water that is there in Mother Earth has to be pulled in by the roots. It has to reach the tip of the leaf in a tree over there standing outside. Who is managing everything? It's a show that is going on outside. Beautiful show. We do not know that there is such a beautiful show that is going on in this stage called the world. It's very beautiful. Miracles are happening every moment, but we are cut off from all of those things and we seek something else. So who is it? Prabhu is the one who is managing everything. So in that sense, Prabhu. With this we have finished with the 32nd verse, 33rd stanza. We will take it up in our next class.